It's Pasifika Stories by Pasifika people.
The books really came from learning and wanting to know more, especially in terms of our Ngangana Samoa and our culture. And then it came to a head when I became a mother and wanting to ensure that I could share and pass on our Samoan cultural and language knowledge to my own children.
The proud mother of two says she noticed the lack of Pacific books at her local library, so in 2019 she turned the page and created Mila's Mai Ngangana series.
Ngā whenua took Tuila's Nifo'oti and ordered both.
The first set of books are for preschool and junior primary school children to help learn Ngangana Samoa at school and at home.
That's how it kind of started, just identifying the need, working with my own family to create the resources for myself, being an educator, that helped. And then realising that my friends, my own cousins, my own aunties and uncles were saying, oh, this is great, we'd love to have these. And then that's where the journey kind of took off.
So, with everyone on the same page, the Samoan author got an all-Pasifika team behind her to continue the storytelling.
I'm wanting to ensure that we have coverage across all levels, not just preschool, primary, intermediate, high school. My boys are growing and they need to see themselves in stories and in the books that they read, in the world that they live in, across all their schooling life. Fale Samoa. Have you ever wondered what type of Fale Samoa your family grew up with in Samoa?
And Dahlia hopes our Pacific stories will help develop cultural confidence.
Being heard, having their voices, having a safe space to tell our stories, to see their families, to hear our language has enabled us to develop our own confidence and understanding while also ensuring that those outside our culture have a chance of better connecting and understanding us.
Sassy, but with an extra S and an E, because you see, they're not like you and me.
Last year, during the nationwide lockdown, Dahlia wrote a fiction e-book titled Teine Samoa, exploring the cultural and identity challenges she faced as a New Zealand-born Samoan.
I think within our culture, we actually do know and are aware of the issues that we face as part of the Samoan diaspora, but to have it out in an open forum and to have it in a safe space, I feel like it just enabled others to share their story and to kind of start that journey of healing for themselves. And what I wanted to ensure with Teine Samoa was that the talanoa was happening. What we do today will go down in history.
This was her first book for young adults. It's now available in paperback, and the sequel, Tama Samoa, is due for release later this year.
We just find books are just the best vehicle, safe space, safe resources that can help to develop the cultural confidence, the language, the Ngangana confidence that's really needed so that we can be fully valued and succeed and live in this world as ourselves proudly.